Hello, welcome to the reading room. It's Sylvie here. I'm going to do a tarot reading on the yes or no maybe question. Are they commitment material? All right, let you pick. Take your time. Okay, group number one. Let's see. What do we have? Do we have a yes or a no? Well, the question first is, are they commitment material? And it seems so, like in a big way. Oh my goodness. Not only are they good commitment material, I mean, their commitment, they're very, very good. Like, I mean, it's almost like the cards want to say you hit the jackpot. They're a very good person. They're going to make you very happy. They're full of goodness for sure. They're really into you. That's what I'm picking up from that. Yeah, yes, they're very into you. All right, so let's find out. So since it's a yes, I want to know is that, are they long term? Like, are they long term potential? All right, let's see. So it seems like, oh, these cards are in my way. I'm going to move them a little bit. They're just bothering me. Okay. Sorry. Okay, so here, is your dream or their dream. It's a dream to be together. So this is a dream. This is definitely someone that you've been wishing for, you've been asking for. So I feel like this is your soulmate or your twin flame or your person. That's how I'm feeling. That's what I'm feeling on this. You know, they really see how good you are and how you're very accomplished and you do lots and you're always there and you know what you want. And that's, for them, that's very attractive. That's something very positive and something that they really enjoy. And they love that you let go of things. Like you're full of emotions. I mean, you are like having to deal with emotions a lot. And so you're either an emotional person or you're very maybe deep feeling kind person who feels a lot, but you also know how to let it go. Like, you just hold on to what's on the moment, and all the past, you just let it go. And you work on that. You work on letting it go. Like, it's not like it's easy for you, but you're not going to dramatize over emotions constantly. So you kind of work on letting them go and holding on to what's important instead, which they love that about you. They just love it. What they don't see is that you've been working on how hard you've been working on it, how hard you've been working on yourself, and how hard you've been putting the time in. And so it's not like it was naturally that way, but where you've worked on it so much, it really shows what you want and how you're very in control of your emotions, even though you're an emotional or sensitive or feeling person, deep feelings. Yeah, so you know that they love that about you. Yeah, they go through there's a lot of stress relief around you. They release their stress. They totally enjoy the fact that they can relax around you and be themselves and totally be themselves. And they feel like they fit. They feel like they belong. They feel like they definitely belong. Yeah. They really support this relationship. They want to give it their all. They're willing to do whatever needs to be done for it because they really feel like this is something that is special, and they feel like really at home. They feel like comfortable. They see themselves there. You know, what is an issue? The issue is that they're not really ready right now to commit, to give the actual commitment and be in your life like completely. they're not ready for that step. They're just not. But they will be. They think about it. They think about it, but they're just not ready to do it. They don't want to be rushed. They don't want to jump into your bubble and be in everything right now. But in the future, they definitely see future. They think about future, actually. Yeah, they know what they want. They know what they want. And they had heartbreaks. There was heartbreaks. Or they worried you're going to break their heart, or they don't want to break your heart. So they want to make sure that everything fits in good, that it all fits in. And they not only, it's important that they not only fit in with you, but they fit in with your family, the friends. You fit in with their friends. You have to fit into each other's bubble. They really, that's important to them. They don't want to have a heartbreak. So that's why they're not ready to commit right now. That's why they take their time, is they want to make sure that this is fitting in what they want, and they want to know if this relationship fits in. So it's either fairly new for some, or it's at the point where you've been dating and now it's starting to get to the next step. It's all close to the next level in wherever you are. But they really think about it. It is on their mind. They just want to make sure. Yeah. So I'm going to pull out a message for you. I would give you more information on this, but I think this is beautiful the way it is. Oh. Yeah, message in a bottle. So you're receiving a message, and it's for you to keep working on what you needed to do. You're receiving a message that was important to you. You wanted to know. Now they're giving you the message. So now they want you to work on it. That's what they're saying. You received what you wanted to know. You found out your information. Now make it, put the effort into it. Okay, group number 2. Let's see what you have. Group number 2. We'll put that in there. So this is a definite, it's a definite yes. It's like it's already started. This is a definite yes. It started. It's been worked on. They've been working on it. It's not new. Well, it is new. It says it's brand new. So it is a new way of being, a new relationship, a new feeling, and something about new. I don't feel like the relationship is brand new. For some, I guess that's because I did pick that up, but it is saying that the feelings are new. So maybe you had a relationship. For some, your relationship isn't new, but all of a sudden you're feeling a new way or they're feeling a new way about you. Something happened, something changed, and yeah. So that's what I'm getting. So let's find out. So where you have a yes, we're going to find out if this commitment, is the potential there, like for long term. Do they have the long-term commitment potential? That's what I'm trying to say. And let's find out. So right now you're very social. You guys have been very social. And what they love about you is that you hold back. You don't go, you're kind of calm, or you hold back, or you don't really share everything. So they like that you're closed up or hold back, or you keep things to yourself. They like that you're reserved, I guess. You're reserved, and that's one thing they love about you. And also that you work, you definitely work, and you manage, you do good job, and you're calm and peaceful. So you have this way of being, and they love what you do for a job. That's what I'm getting. So or what you work on. If you're not working at a job getting paid, then you're home doing something that they see you work on, and they enjoy. But you're definitely doing something, and you're very girly, and they like that too. And for if you're a girl, a male, if it's reversed, then you're very in tune with your feelings, and you're not girly by any means, but you are definitely in tune with feelings and in tune with the feminine side, which is very attractive to them. They enjoy that. They want that. They want someone who's going to be romantic and caring and loving. All right. So what they don't see is that you have plans. You've been working on things. You've been creating it. So you've been working on this relationship and working and figuring out how it should be. And you've been doing what you need to do to make this relationship. So that's probably why I feel the change. Because here it says it's a new way of feeling. And if you've been putting in the work, that explains it. Okay. So they feeling again that they could maybe choose. It's like they can choose to maybe let go of some of the stress. You know, they feel that it has been stressful. So this relationship has had some moments, and they're feeling like they can maybe let that go. And definitely embrace you and dream about or wanting more. Yes, they're definitely thinking about it. So whatever you did, A1, because it's working, they're feeling that they can move on to a new level, to more of a commitment, thinking strongly about it. The issues is that they didn't do anything about it. They haven't worked on the relationship. They haven't even they weren't even planning to. They weren't planning to go anywhere with you. They were planning, actually, they weren't planning to do anything. This relationship for them was a no-go. They were not planning to bring it to another level, but now they feel like that's a new beginning, a new energy, a new way, and you got the new twice. So the new feeling, the new way of being, so now the potential, whatever was blocking this relationship is gone. Like whatever was stopping it from growing or becoming something wonderful is gone. I mean, now it's really looking up, it's looking positive, and it's looking like there's potential in there for a real good commitment and a real good relationship. Yeah, it materialized. It was definitely feeling stuck at some point. But it was worked on. It was looking like there was not much hope there. It was looking like, or you were feeling that there was not much hope there, and not seeing the good, or they were not seeing the good. So that was what was materializing, was the negative part of this relationship. I need to pull more cards. It's not done, the story. I feel it. I feel like this is what the journey, and the journey has I need a few more cards. Just a few more. I feel like the story's not complete. So I'm just going to pull one more. Oh, there it came out. Come out fast enough. So why wasn't it feel complete? Why wasn't it feeling good? Now it's moving. It's moving, ready to act on it. Definitely you both know, you know what you want, you know what to do, you worked it out. So it was worked out. So whatever was going on is worked out. Put the rest. It's now good. It's going to happen. You're on the right path. I'm going to pull out a message just for you. Oops. It's coming. Okay. The higher power. So you've been guided. You've been guided. You've been asked, and you received. So good on you. They said yes. You can have what you want. So whatever you were asking, the higher power is definitely giving it to you. Group number 3, my favorite number that I have a hard time saying. I don't know why. It's just like, ooh, concentrating on what I'm doing, I guess. So we have a maybe. Maybe because, what is maybe? Well, there seem to be things happening, actions, and something's going on. Something's going on, and that's maybe stopping this from happening. So there's a reason. It's not a yes. It's because there's something going on that we don't know, that you don't know. It feels like the person has another idea, or has other ideas, or not really supporting this particular way. There's something blocking this relationship, or something else is coming up and stopping this one from manifesting. Yeah, they seem to be working on 2. So either there's someone else and has to decide, or there's another issue. I'm picking up that for some. So let's find out. So the maybe I'm going to pick the why. Why is it maybe? Because it's not a yes. It's not a no, but it's not a yes. It's on the border of the fence, and I'm going to ask the why. The why is that there's a lot going on. There's lots of things going on. For some, I feel like there's choices out there. And there's more than one choice. So they're either dating more than one person, or they're really, really busy. So let's find out. Because I get that for both. Like, I get some they're having to choose, and others they're just busy. So what they love about you is that you take time out to relax. They love that part about you, that you know, sometimes life is busy and you take time out and you say, okay, I'm just going to de-stress, and I'm not going to worry about what everybody else is thinking or doing. And they love about that about you. And the other thing is that they love about you is that, my goodness, is that you're like fragile, or like worry, or you have this thing about you that you're afraid, or you're not making decisions seem to be something that's hard for you, and you're always like weighing them and taking a while to decide, and you're not sure, should you do this or shouldn't you? So you have this side of you that is kind of vulnerable, and when it comes to making decisions about what you should do, and they find that they like it, they find that they enjoy it, it makes them smile. But what they don't know is how much you think about them, and how much you're wishing that you guys were a couple, and that you really committed to them. They don't see that. They also, for the others, some of the ones that also, for some, that you're independent. You're not committed to them. You didn't take that commitment, and they love the challenge. For some, so there's a few things going on in this story. Few scenarios here. Well, what they're thinking, they know what they want. They do know what they want, but they don't want to stress over it, and they're going to choose. So they're going to choose the person they want to be with. They know who they want to be with, and they're going to choose because they don't want the stress. So they definitely don't want any stress. They don't want to stress over it. They want to keep going and figure things out. Seems like stress is a big issue here. They don't want no stress. They're definitely supportive of this relationship, but they do. So I really get that this person is dating more than one person. You know, they're not. I'm not saying that they taken it to the next level, but it could be just going out there talking to people, dating, like, you know, getting to know someone. They haven't chose their way, or there's something about you that they're if they're not dating other people, then they're thinking about dating other people, or thinking, well, what if there's someone better, or what if someone fits me in a better way. So they really been swaying and stuff, but they're really happy with you. They really enjoy being with you, so they lean towards you. They lean towards this relationship. I have 3 extra. No, oh yeah. Wow. Okay, I have 3 cards. They'll fit over there. Weird how things work. I forgot about the spot. I was thinking I had 3 extra cards. And usually I put them there, so it was meant to be. I read the way things are laid out. What is the issue? The issue is that they have idea. They don't have no idea. That's what it is, and they find it very hard to choose. Yeah, they want to support their choices. So, but this person here, the reason it's maybe is because they're not sure about you 100%, but they're leaning towards you. They seem that they think that you're the one, or that they're because they're quite serious. They're not like for some they are dating others and stuff like this, but when they make their commitment, it's going to be a serious commitment. So they take their time making it, and they're not willing to just to go one way without checking out all their potentials, or all their choices of, you know, looking and figuring it out. If they're not dating others, then they're really taking their time choosing and figuring out and weighing it out. So it's like they're judging and they're deciding, but they love the fact, they hate stress. They don't want any stress. They don't want drama. And they love the fact that you take your time and you step away from it too. So that you have something in common there. They love the fact that you have some vulnerability to you, that you're not sure about, you don't decide fast, because they're the same. So you have 2 common things with them that they enjoy, that for them is precious, not rushing into decisions and taking time out from stress. So that's one of the things that they love about you. But they don't see that you're committed to them, or that you really want to be with them. So, but they are leaning towards you. That's what I'm getting. So if they commit to you, then they will commit. So a message for you. Oh, that was fast. Go to the sea. Yeah, get your support. Take time out for yourself. Make sure that you're well supported, that you are doing what you need to do for yourself. Nurture yourself. Take care of yourself. Make yourself happy. Your divine is giving you. Make yourself happy. If you're happy, then more than likely they'll see that. But you have to make yourself happy. So take time out for yourself. Like when you de-stress, make yourself happy. Group number 4. All right. This one had an extra card. Which way was the extra card? It was right here on this side. On this side. Okay, so this is a big yes. Big yes. They had decisions to make. They had things to work out. And they had really a lot of emotional baggage. They had a hard time with their emotions, working on their emotions. So, they had a lot to do, lots of work to do. Because they got ideas, plans. Yeah. So they had lots of passion, lots of things, like they were busy, 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 and had to deal with a lot, and they had to get themselves in tune with what was going on with you, because they were working on their emotions for you. So it's a yes, but the emotions are really high. Yeah. So there's something there. Like, I mean, they had to work. So you're asking for a reason, because it's obviously not obvious that it's a yes. So I'm going to say, well, okay, so the commitment material is there. So is it going to be long term? Is there long-term potential here? Let's find out. Well, you've been asking. You've been asking for this, actually. And what they love about you is that you're like a queen. They love all that about you. They love the fact that you actually do your stuff. You know what to do, how to be, and you take care of yourself. And you're definitely when things are tough, or when you have lots to do, you handle it well. You take things to always complete what you need to do. You always finish up things. You're very hard worker. You're not lazy. You're good. They don't see that you know what you want. They don't really see you that far. They haven't learned that much about you to this point where they see that you're very determined on exactly how planned out you are, and how you have actually a lot that you know that you want and you're working towards. They don't really see all that yet. You're very this is how it is. Excuse me, all this energy from these card readings. They see that you're very there's a word I'm looking for. You're very in control and very determined, and so you're very alpha. So if you're a female, you're an alpha female. You're very strong and determined, and if you're a male, you're very alpha. And same goes for you. Same things. Yeah, they definitely are in. They decided to put their emotions into this relationship and work on it. Their things are a little bit not quite the way they seem, but they're happy. So they're not being totally honest with you on who they are, or how they are, or how they're feeling, or they're not. You're not being totally honest, and they see that, or totally realistic. They see that there's something that's off about you or them, but they're going to throw themselves in anyway that makes them happy. So whatever that is, maybe you have the quirky side to you, or you're very like you're very excuse me, I'm going to get a drink of water. So you're very hard worker, but you got this crazy side to you. So it's either you or them, but there's something that's not quite there, which makes them very happy. So it's obviously positive. The problem is there was lack of emotions, and things weren't being thought of. They were. That's what like there wasn't much put into this relationship. So he decided to put the effort, or she decided to put the effort. So they decided to put the effort into it and plan it out better, because this relationship was going nowheres. I mean, there wasn't even putting really the effort into it. And then decided that, well, you know what, I'm going to try this. I'm going to take this more seriously and give it a go. Oh yeah, and it looks like it's couldn't be any better. Look at that. The only thing is, so the relationship has potential for sure for future and being very happy, very productive, and very good, as long as it's planned out in a certain way, as long as it's thought about. It can't be like just put together and not planned or thought about it. there needs to be some future thinking or some future plans or something like that. So if it's left, oh, I get it. It's because you're such a strong person that you guys have to plan it out, like have it talked about or worked on, because this is a very strong relationship, has really good potential. This could be your person for sure, but you're too strong, both of yous, and so that has to be like, you have to find a balance. You have to find some. I want to pull some more cards for you. I just want a few more cards. Just looking where I put the deck. Oh, I hit it. I have lots of deck on this side here. Okay, I just preparing for some readings and I left them all out. So to look for the decks, I have to dig. Okay, so here we go. Now, I just want to know about this planning and this working out business and what's going on. 2 cards. We're just going to have one more. 3. We want one more, please. One more. Give me one more, please. Maybe it doesn't want to give me one more. Oh, there we are. No. All right. So it's not gonna give me one more. I don't. Okay. Let's see what we have. So yeah, it has to do with, again, working things out like I thought. You definitely have to react and act on what's going on. I feel like you're so strong, both of you. So you'll kind of like butt heads. You know, like you're going to be too stubborn or too this is my way or the highway, or you know what I mean. Like it's all one way. You know, and so you're both going to have strong ideas and both going to be, and that's one of the reasons that there wasn't put much into it and had to work out on the emotions, because this person is falling for you but sees the problem that things aren't quite the way they should be, and it has to be worked on. So you guys are going to have to find the balance. Really going to work. That's the issue. Work on what you want, who gets what, who decides on decisions, when you decide on decisions. So I guess it's going to be whatever's more important to one, they get it, and more important to the other than they get it, kind of thing. You have to really work that out, watch that out. If this is solved, that's the only issue you have, and that's what was holding this relationship back at the beginning. But now had made a commitment to make it go, and you've been asking for it. So, but this crazy side is a plus for sure. It's like the fun side that's not really realistic. I have a message for you. Okay, so it's Treasure Island. So you have it. This is a treasure. This is precious. This is definitely supported. So you can relax. You have your wish. It's a very, very good for you. And yeah, just work it out, because it's a treasure. He's a treasure. She's a treasure. Depends on what side you're on, of course. And definitely support it. Well supported. And you have like, I don't know if you see all that, but that's all love. That's all hearts and everything. I mean, the door's open. You flexion. You're kind of like the similar. You see each other in the same way. Yeah. So just work it out. Like make a, like it's letting you know that it's good. So it's worth it. Just figure it out. Okay, so I'm going to let it go. So now we have group number 5. Let's see what you have here. Is it a yes or no? As judgment. Oh, it's a maybe. Things that, yeah, there's things going on that needs to be decided between you two of you. You're both deciding. So it's not just maybe on their part, it's maybe on your part, because there's things that have to be decided. They're both judging the situation. You're both thinking about it. You're both weighing the options. It's not, I feel like health has to do with some of it. Chances, second chances, some asking for certain things. So the reasons aren't the same on both sides, but it's like one side is asking for a second chance and the other side's debating whether they're going to give it. And for others, it's one has a health issue. They don't know if they can deal with being with someone right now. And I pick for some, it's just deciding between the different ways of living or different ways of being, and it's not you're not in the same. It could be religion, it could be politics, it could be just simply the morals or your foundations or the way you grow up, or one's a city girl, one's or a guy, and one's a country person, so it just depends, like how it's just not the same for some. So there's a few scenarios going on here, and since it's not a clear yes, it's a maybe, it's not a no, but I'm still going to go for the why or what this decision is about. Why are you weighing this? We can get the what about it too. It just depends. Let's see what's going on. Lovers. So you obviously both these are in love. That's clear. The love is there. It's very clear. There's no issues wondering, do you love you? Does he love you? Does she love you? Love is full. It's there, complete, done, sealed. That's how I get it. Okay, so what they love about you is that you know what you want. They love that about you. They also love the fact that you know when to let down. You don't bring stress home. You know when to stop. You know when to relax. Take time out, even if you're not done with whatever you're doing. They love that about you. They don't know how fun you are, though. Or how athlete you are. They know that. I don't know why I couldn't get the word out, but anyway, move on. They know that you love sports. You love being healthy. You're working on your health. For the ones that were working on your health, you had health issues. You're working on your health, or being healthy is important. So health has something to do with it. For you, that's hugely important. Yeah. So let's find out more. They're stress free when they're with you. You guys argue a lot, and or you hold back on arguing, or you discuss, but you're not right open. So they love that you release stress, and maybe by not talking and keeping to yourself, or being reserved. Or if that's not you or that's not them, then it's for the persons who they argue a lot and they don't really open up, or they don't really share what they're thinking, and they think a lot. So yeah. So they hold back. I'll find out more in a minute. The problem is the support's not really there. And the celebration. So the problem, there's happiness, lacking support. Yeah. know what it's time to act on it or do it, and it's also, or they know what they must do. You know what you must do, but yeah, for it to work, you have to put the emotions in and put some fun into this relationship. It's definitely a go. I mean, it could go. It could definitely be good. Definitely could work out. Just don't really know exactly what to do with it. So because the love is there, so this relationship has potential, but just don't know how to work it or how to get it out there. There's something missing, like the emotional commitment's missing. Some fun is missing. You both know what to do or how to put it in there, or one of you do anyway, for sure. But you don't know where this relationship's gonna go. It needs more time. I'm going to pull more cards for sure on this one. The story's not finished. I'm missing a card here. So, yeah, I want this clarified. Like, what is going on? What's being held back? Why is there so much discussions or arguments? Is it arguing about something being held back? Like, clarify that a little bit. I mean, I know there's a lot of scenarios here, but we need a little bit more. Yeah, things aren't done. They're just not flowing. It's not flowing. Oh, the whole deck's upside down or what? Let me just check. Yeah, oh, no wonder. Okay, sorry. That's wrong message. The whole deck was upside reverse. There's an understanding. Things are flowing. They're going. They're just going on their own without discussion, without sharing. You don't. It's the emotions. The emotions are strong. Oh, I get it. The emotional part of this relationship is really good, right? The emotional part. It's the other issues. There's issues that need to be worked out, and they're not being worked out. Or one's holding back and one's arguing. One's discussing, the other one's not answering. That's what's happening there. Yeah, it has to be put together. You guys have to sit down and talk about it. If this is going to go anywhere, this has to be solved. The problem has to be solved. You have to open up and talk about what's going on to be solved. I mean, this relationship has potential. Where it's going, don't know. It's not set right now. It's still on this moment. Know the love is strong. There's nothing wrong with this love. Both love each other, but it takes more than love to make this work. And if you can't solve this issue, then that's really what you're judging and figuring it out. And it has to be solved before it can move on. Right now, it's at a stalemate. It's not going to grow unless that's fixed. All right, so I'm going to pull out a little message for you, a little something from your universe, from your spiritual guide, see what's going on. The tribe, yeah. So you have to become one. You have to accept each other and really support each other. And it could be one time them or one time you, but you really have to put yourself as one, and it's not happening right now. That's the part that's hard, is that you guys are not connecting in the idea of what to do together and how to work it together. Okay.